Yo, what is up, my golden boys and girls? Chandler here, and welcome to a new type of video series where we are going over Beyblade stereotypes. Today's video is going to be on sparking, so sit back, relax, and hopefully I don't make you mad, because that's what this is for. Now, this video format is heavily inspired off of the TF tuber named Soundsmith. He does videos for, like, cosmetics and stuff, so I hope to God that, yeah, we have a good time, and sit back and enjoy the ride. Disclaimer, stereotypes don't apply to everyone, so if I say, oh yeah, this person's a sweaty tryhard for liking this Beyblade, that doesn't mean you're a sweaty tryhard. That will only mean everyone thinks you're a sweaty tryhard. Super Hyperion, the first sparking Beyblade ever released. A lot of people really like this Beyblade, which is really easy for me to make a stereotype off of it. So, of course, you have the new player who really just started Beyblade, but of course then you have the player who knows everything there is about this Beyblade, but usually they just can't control extreme. King Helios. Okay, the other first Beyblade released for this season. A lot of people who really like this Beyblade really like the anime. And, I mean, yeah, I guess there's something to like about Hikaru as a character, but it just doesn't stick out to me, plus his hair's very funny. But, you know, it's cool enough. It's not really a good stock, and the players who also really like this don't really care about performance that much. But I will be honest, if you launch it hard, it goes nuts, which is really fun to play around with. And is there anything else? No, not really. This Beyblade is just overall kind of bad. You could probably tell by me stuttering a lot that I had this clip, just very long clip, so yeah, that just shows how boring these battles are. Okay, Glide Ragnarok, the Kiyama Beyblade. So, I get two types of stigmas off of this, people, and there are also two versions. So, usually there are the normal ones, and then there are the white ones. So, the white ones are usually the ones that have a lot of money, and you can usually tell that because they usually buy full sets of random boosters. Then, of course, you have the ones that have the orange ones, and those are just the people who just buy this Beyblade because it has pretty good parts. But, yeah, it has really good parts. There is no reason not to believe it has really good parts. It has Wheel, 1S, and Revolve, which are all top tier in their respective formats. So, usually the players who like this Beyblade really like competitive. I guess that's kind of the only real stereotype I can give this one. Ah, yes, brave VALKYRIE, everyone's favorite protagonist, Volta Hoisbe, yay! So, a lot of people who like this Beyblade are really loud about their opinions, from what I know by Discord, but also, most of them just really like stock battles, and I can't blame them. This thing's really good at bursting stuff. Like, seriously. Wow, did you see that clip? Yeah. So, this Beyblade is definitely, different from most other stereotypes. Now, I only can think of about 4 of them on this list that are going to have this stereotype, and maybe a 5th, but the stereotype was that it's going to be very edgy, and I was going to play a Linkin Park song really loud, but I didn't really get to doing that. So, yeah. Also, this person really likes fidget spinners. Okay, the stereotype for this one was really obvious when we were doing this. So, the stereotype for this was this blader lives in the God Layer era all the time. Sparking comes out, it's another God Layer system. GT came out, it's another God Layer system. Seriously, stop saying that Fafnir is top tier because it can spin steel. This isn't Metal Fight, come on. But, you know, honestly, Fafnir's pretty cool, and a lot of other people who really like this Beyblade really like the anime, and I can't blame them for he's a well-written character as it is. So, yeah. So you can already see my opinion on this Beyblade, but the stereotype I usually have surrounding it is the tryhard player who is a war pig. Now, the term war pig is usually referring to someone who thinks they're better than they actually are, but honestly, Rage Longinus is an actual crutch, but it is very fun to watch in battle, so I can't really be too mad about it. Also, yeah, this Beyblade is actually kind of meta, so that's why I'm giving it the sweat tryhard war pig kind of stereotype. But yeah, I really hate this thing because it is spammed so often in tournaments that I really can't even tell what the meta is anymore. First Uranus. So actually, yeah, I put this one in the video, surprisingly enough. I don't really have too big of a stereotype for this one. I could only really find out that this player usually has a lot of money. And, you know, it's fair. I mean, this bit layer is decently expensive, and there are 2 versions, so you can tell who's the wealthier one depending on what chassis it has. So, yeah. Okay, same stereotype as Satan, but also a lot of people who like this Beyblade really like the anime, and they think Lane is the best thing to ever happen since Louis Shirasagi. But honestly, I really see a lot of people just really wish that this gimmick worked in right spin. Like, come on, if this thing actually put up a wall to stop your opponents in right spin without losing as much stamina as it does, who wouldn't want it? That's just a fun gimmick, and I am really one who loves wacky gimmicks. That's why my favorite Beyblade is Regalia Genesis. But yeah, no, the stereotype for this one is just that this person really just wishes the gimmick works, or they're edgy. Okay, scratch that. This is the edgiest stereotype one. I mean, seriously, the only reason I'd see someone say, oh yeah, I love Death Diabolos, is because they're extremely edgy. This thing has no good parts whatsoever, so I can't put the sweat logo on it, but I can say that this person is really edgy, because like red, black, gold, like with a blue center, that's just like Spriggan Requiem, but edgier. Who's not gonna want an edgier Spriggan Requiem? Like, seriously, come on. I mean, yeah, this Bay is kind of cool, though. Okay, do you actually like this? Like, seriously, who likes this? I mean, I've never met someone who said they like Abyss Diabolos as their favorite. And, you know, to be perfectly honest with you, I will probably laugh at you if you say that you like this. But now that I've said that, I think people are going to start saying they love this Beyblade just to get me canceled because I'm laughing at them in the comments. Oh, God. Shoot. Okay, if you've been in the meta for any period of time during Sparking, you will already know the stereotype for the people who really like this one. And that is that they love Spamina. Not stamina, Spamina. The stamina types that you can consistently spam in starting brackets just to win, and it is very infuriating to play against. I mean, if you just like this Beyblade because you like Dragon, like, it's a very fun Beyblade to play around with stock, though the wibble-wobble problem it does have is pretty sad. And it just kind of sucks sometimes, so, you know, you can't really say anything about it. So I got 2 stereotypes for this one. So usually there is, of course, the anime lover, shoe simp, fanboy, fangirl, whatever you want to call them. But then you have the competitive player who actually appreciates this Beyblade for its parts. Like, every single part on this Beyblade can actually be used in competitive, funny enough. Spriggan can be used to Diabolos replacement. Whirl's really good in equalizing. 2B is really good on Drift. And Unite Dash is really good on KO defense in Classic. So this Beyblade is actually a really good Bay to pick up, and I would actually recommend it to anyone. But the stereotype remains the same. Okay, yes, I know this Beyblade has 2 modes, and yes, I know, okay? So, my stereotype for this one is based on each mode. The people who really like the swords are the ones who are diehard Achilles fans who don't want to admit that it's an attack type. As well as they are always loud about their opinions and want to know, oh yeah, I'm an Achilles fan. Respect me. We're not going to respect you, dude. Of course, then you have the shield ones, which are usually competitive players who know how to use this layer. And how to use this layer is to not use this layer, because it's honestly really not that good. But the battle I'm showing you was like the best clip we got, and it's pretty fun to watch, honestly. But overall, it's just eh. I mean, the stereotypes on this are hit or miss, so yeah. Okay, so I didn't want to get demonetized by making the Danny DeVito joke for this Beyblade, but honestly, it's kind of remains the same. People who like this Beyblade only like the aesthetic, because its performance is actual garbage. You only bought this Beyblade because you thought Zone Dash plus Z was going to be Extend plus Dash. You still think that Zone Dash plus Z is Extend plus Dash. Well, newsflash, honest to God, it isn't. This Beyblade really sucks. It's kind of sad, too, because it has a really nice design. And the people who also really like this really like the anime. And their also second favorite Beyblade is King Helios. I really like this one, though, so I'll give it a pass on me hating it. So, yeah. Okay, never mind. This is the beat-all driver. Seriously, guys, yes, tell us how Drift makes Lucifer the End the best Beyblade ever. But this Beyblade has the edgy stereotype, of course, and falls under the same category as Variant Lucifer with the anime stereotype. Though I will say, the gimmick on this thing is really funny, and when it works, it really just works, and yeah, it's pretty fun. But yes, most people who also like this Beyblade love Drift, and they will spam it on every single combo they use. Please stop it, god damn it. Holy hell. But yeah, you know, let the Drift users use Drift. It's not gonna really impact anyone anyway, so yeah. Okay, so I am genuinely surprised that there is not an anime render for this Beyblade. Like, seriously. Why is there no render for Wyvern? Honestly, though, the stereotype I usually get from this Beyblade is purple, and someone who just really likes aesthetic over actual performance, which is still really respectable, but the Just driver just really hurts me. I don't know why they didn't give Wyvern Atomic Metal. That would have been perfect. And the only Bay you gave a metal driver this season was Dragon with Charge, but, like, come on, you couldn't have done it for Wyvern? And that's kind of the stereotype, too. Everyone just wishes this thing came with Atomic Metal. Yo, we actually got a good stereotype? What? Yo, Hollow Death Scyther fans, man, you guys are awesome. This Beyblade is just sheer fun incarnate. This Beyblade just makes me happy. It's a dopamine factory, like, you see it jump on something and knock it clean out, that is just hype, man. If you guys like this Beyblade, honest to God, good for you. You are a cool person, and I have all the respect in the world for you. Your second favorite Beyblade is Tempest Dragon. There is no denying it. There is no accepting it. You know, if you liked Death Solomon, your second favorite Beyblade is Tempest Dragon. So please, stop spamming Spamina in the meta. I repeat, please stop spamming Spamina in the frickin' meta. Please! No, but actually, seriously, if you like this Beyblade in general, it does some pretty fun stuff. So I would love to give a shout out to these three people for helping me with this video. They have been awesome supporters. Of course, we have Fried Pasta. He's been with me from the beginning. Helps with videos, helps with thumbnails, does all that stuff for me. So huge shout out to him for helping me with the stereotypes for this video. And another huge shout out to my good friend Edgy for also helping me with the stereotypes. He's been a good friend. He's been with me pretty early on, so love to hear from him. And another huge shout out to my friend and brother, Atlas Requiem. He helped me with everything I needed to do. He helped me with the battles, he helped me with the editing, he helped me with all that good stuff. Though, I did do most of the compilation and the voiceovers, so, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are all having a great day. There is a Discord link in the description below, so I would advise that you click on it before Discord gets shut down again. Haha, joking. Anyway, I hope you all have an awesome day. Stay safe, stay awesome, and Beyblade.